Quack, quack.
What's happening? Let me turn on the music, boys. Holy shit. What's good, everybody? Holy cow. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Bob. What's up, brother? Oh, hey, yeah, where have I been? Yeah, that's what this is kind of about today. Let me just kind of move that over there a little bit. There a little bit. Man, what a freaking end of the year, I tell you. We had a crazy end of the year, man. It was I was kind of last time I went live, I was telling you guys about leaning a project and how it all got shut down. We're talking like a $4 million, $5 million job, right? And it just shut down, doors locked, and all of the subcontracts underneath that one roof all basically canceled, right? But put on hold. Like just canceled, like, hey, sorry, man. Hamza Ahmad, how are you, brother? Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Like I said, I didn't really, that's the one thing I have to check is my mic audio. But if you guys let me know my mic audio is good, we're good to go. But yeah, I finally got everything kind of recalibrated and fixed, so I can show you my different scenes and stuff like that. I show you web pages and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. Today I want to kind of go over some recent stuff that's been happening out there. We're looking into 2026 here and what's going to happen. I have not been on site since October 19th, technically, right? We've been kind of going around we found a new location for one of our jobs. I've been pricing jobs. I haven't actually got any yet, but I've been pricing them. We're waiting on some leasing terms, like a lease agreement for this, the physiotherapy clinic for the new location. And I don't know, that should be all right there, I guess. We semi-designed it, right? We're just waiting for the lease so that we can do final designs, send it to engineering, apply for permits. And once we get the new space, we'll be able to go to the old space with trucks and get all of our materials and everything out of that building. I don't know what's going to happen with it. The owner has told us they're looking at proposals and they're going to make a decision early February. So we're hoping within the next couple weeks here, we're going to know what's going on with the Rays Athletics building, the big rec center that I was working on for the past year, right? A year of my life. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, I'm like $250,000 in the hole, wasted almost 8-9 months of my life, and it was a terrible terrible ending to 2025. So we're kind of hoping that 2026 will be prosperous and we will make money this year, because I didn't make money again last year. So for 2 years in a row, it's been a little rough, guys, and a lot has to do with financing through the banks. The banks are being total bums nowadays. They're not lending money. They're literally pulling out of projects. And then now we got landlord-tenant dispute, and then, man, the pricing game, estimating game right now is just... Oh yeah, hold on here. Let me check this out. Absolutely, yes, Cordex Drywall. Yes, of course. Chris at constructionkronies.com. There is, I think my email address might even be, I know it's on my YouTube channel in the links, and I might have it in the description. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's Chris, CHRIS, at constructionkronies.com. I'd love to help you, brother. No problem. Of course, that's what I do behind the scenes. If you guys didn't know, right? Like a lot of I'd say business owners, architects, engineers are like literally, we're coaching and consulting them on the side, behind the scenes type thing here. But yeah, it was the political landscape in Canada is just screwball, right? And so we've been losing so much investment. Nobody wants to invest in Canada because it's just it's not a very stable economy at the moment, right? And like, yeah, it's crazy. And we have been having a lot of investment moving south to the United States, like trillions of dollars we've been losing, right? So we're kind of like us out here in the West are kind of being held hostage by the people in the East with their, they vote completely different than we do. And then our votes out West don't seem to matter or count. So it's a little messy right now in Canada. We have the whole Alberta separation thing going on right now and the Quebec separation thing. So the Quebec and Alberta separatist movements are massive right now. People's faith in Confederation has just plummeted, and with good reason. So yeah, anyways, we're kind of hoping for change up here. We're trying hard to, one way or another, right, to force change. Like, we don't live forever. We can't sit around waiting for these politicians to get things sorted out so we can start making money again. We got to be proactive. So my last ditch effort here, trying to figure out if I'm going to even stay here in Canada. I don't know. If things don't go right, I'm like either gonna have to just, I have some other plans, but maybe moving to the U.S. is a good option if I can. I don't know. I hope so, but my grandfather was from there, so it may help. But being a tradesman and all that, it should help as well. But I have some issues when I was younger, like a criminal record, right? So that might hurt my chances of migrating south. So I have to kind of ask those questions and look into all that, right? But it is what it is. I mean, I've never gone to prison or anything like that, but I did have a complex youth, you know what I mean? So I swear to God, I got to write a book one day about it. But but as I was saying, I moved to Alberta, changed my life. Alberta saved my life, like gave me an opportunity to actually start life, whereas Ontario just had their thumb on me my entire, since the age of 13. They just wouldn't let me, it was a nightmare. So anyways, that's for another day and possibly another channel. So, hey, I'm on a stream, bro. I'm on a stream, kid. So 2025 has been an excellent year here in Toronto. While a lot of people were complaining, we managed to make good money. We closed this year. ... Hey, that's always good to hear, brother. Hey, buddy, you gotta give me a second, okay? Yeah. No, we don't put that on stream. All right. So yeah, Toronto. That is good to hear, and that's the thing. When I moved out here from Toronto, most of the construction jobs down there were like union, and like it was kind of hard to get into these big jobs. Okay. All right. And yeah, so when I moved out west, it was like no union. It was gorgeous. I immediately was put on a hospital project. Building the Mazikowski Heart Institute. And I just went from big job to big job to big job, and I learned so much. It was incredible, right? So I never would have had those opportunities in Toronto. I had tried the union route, but I wasn't really in construction that much, when I was back there. I was like, I was doing renovations and storefronts and more artsy stuff, but I was more in the film business in Toronto, like building sets and doing special effects and other stuff. Working for an art director, guy. He was awesome. So shout out Steven, you know who you are. Guy was amazing, right? So, but yeah, it's been so bizarre how we started projects and then the banks, man, just like all of a sudden, like the job is 70% complete, then they pull out. Like, never seen anything like that before. We had 3 major jobs last year that went south because of the banks. Like it blows my mind. So my only issue was cash flow. I had to bring money from Brazil. I'm Brazilian. Hey, Viva Brazil! Viva Brazil! I love it. Right on. Yep. Up until here, let me see if I can. I just want to try something here. For Morel, yeah, Morel and Nelmer, I know those guys, of course, yeah. Got tired of being ripped off by them, 100%. You know, that's the thing with these drywall companies, man. Like, they rip you off like crazy, man. I'm sorry, but 22 cents a square foot for 5/8? I don't think so, friend. I would never touch a sheet of 5/8 for less than 35 cents a square foot. You know, I charge 65 cents a square foot. But I swear to God, like, these companies, man, they just the price, inflation, the price of life, everything is going up, and they're trying to give you less and less and less. It's nuts to me, right? It's absolutely nuts. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm happy you made some money though. That's great. I mean, if everything works out, and you know, and it should, I should have made a pretty good buck too last year. It's just we're waiting. It's a waiting thing. We gotta wait for like legal things, you know, and it's crazy, right? But yeah, it'll be all right. I think at the end of the day, like I did make some money, not a crazy amount, but once we get our money from out of those other projects, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad year either. Like not crazy great, but not terrible either, right? So, but yeah, I know, and I'm glad you broke free. It sounds like you started your own company, right? And it's way better that way, you know. Like these companies, I'm sick of them ripping people off, especially guys from out of the country. Like, oh my God, man, like it's so sad that we're competing on pricing, and there's always another company that, you know, like is just so low, and I don't know why owners don't qualify their contractors, and you know, then they end up calling you after when the job goes south or it's done wrong and whatnot, right? Like when I price a job, it's priced correctly, and you're not gonna have any problems at all, no headaches, right? So why wouldn't you go with the guy who you know, like gives you peace of mind knowing that it's done right, and like, you know, it's just no issues. I don't understand it, right? Yeah. So that's the other thing. So when we drywall, we count the number of sheets that go on the wall, because you're handling those sheets, right? Like for example, if you're drywalling a condo unit, there's 100, let's just say 120 sheets, okay? Those 120 sheets, you have to move sometimes from one wall to the other, there to there, just to kind of get things going, you know? You're handling those sheets multiple times. And then you gotta scrap out or throw all your garbage in the center. Like more and more, they're making you literally like haul the garbage out. Good companies will have you just put all your scrap in the center. But either way, you're handling those sheets. So what they're doing is they're only paying you for the square footage of the wall or the ceiling. They're not paying you for the full sheet. That's the problem, right? That's a big freaking no to me, man. I can't stand that. Like, oh yeah, but that's how we estimate, you know. And that's why there's a formula when you estimate. Right, you add 15% of the wall and ceiling square footage to for waste. You know what I mean? But these guys are bidding cheap, and then who always pays? You, the worker, always pay. 28 cents per square foot at 10 feet. Yeah, that's just nuts. No way, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, the deliveries, yeah, and then these guys too. When they deliver them, they're also getting like unless you go with a good supplier, right? That pays guys by the hour or salary, right? You got companies that pay piecework delivery, and those guys, then man, you're gonna get every second sheet is broken. Right, like, and then you gotta sort the broken sheets at the good sheets, and you gotta calculate for where you're gonna cut the broken piece off so it fits somewhere so you can use that sheet. Like, there's all this stuff, right, that goes into drywall, and man, they really kick you around. They would never do that to an electrician or an HVAC guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, or a plumber, right? Never do that. But no, always the drywallers, tapers are always getting screwed, right? you know. But I mean, I guess tapers are probably the most taken care of guys out of the bunch, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, right. Oh, did that comment go up on the screen? I just wanted to see. Did it work? No, it's not working. Okay, hang on. I gotta change something here. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, what? Trigger. Oh, what the heck is that? VMix timer? You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, I finally get VMix working. I finally get VMix Social working, and I got the wrong overlay, but it doesn't have on the drop down list. It doesn't have the right one, so I can't put your comments up on screen again. Darn it! But I will fix that. I got everything's working, man. Like, check this out, right? Like, boom, right? Like we got our screen back here. Let me just resize it so it fits proper. Oop, nope, that's too much. Look at that. Look at that. Everything's working finally. You know what I mean? This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, no, send me that email for sure. I'll help you out. No problem, my man. But yeah, we have, so what we're working on is, we want to finish if we can, the Rays Athletics building. We'll know, hopefully soon about that. There is, we want to start flipping houses and building new houses. Like if we can build condo buildings, but housing for sure. That's our big goal for this year is to break into that market. I'm working right now on a proposal to build a major film studio here in Edmonton. There's a space that's come up available to Heritage location. So I'm writing a proposal for the city right now on that, right? And that would be freaking cool. So it would be a pretty big job. I'd say $15 to $20 million, and it's a heritage sort of restoration, renovation, film studio, like a film lot. It's gonna be huge. It's on 48 acres of land. And I think the building is, how many? I think it's like 250,000 square feet type thing. So it'd be a big job. It'd be a big, cool job if we got that. But that'd be probably a couple years in the making, right? So, hopefully, I'm going to start sending emails out to City Council, tonight. So they'll have it in their inbox in the morning. And just to start the, conversation, right? That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool, right? So that's where I'm at. But yeah, like I said, I haven't been on site for so long. It sucks, man. I've been like just sort of depressed a little, like not doing so great. I always thrive when I'm on site. But yeah, I'm just praying we get back soon. And yeah, that's that. So that's kind of why I hadn't been doing lives and videos. I just haven't really been feeling so hot, like just kind of stressed out and a little down, but no, I feel better. I'm starting to feel better. The snow's starting to melt. Snow's starting to melt. The weather's getting a bit better. So I'm just praying, this year has got to be the year. We really, hopefully, big changes in the government happen, or at least somebody starts doing something, right? Like this new prime minister we had hasn't done one single thing since he's gained office, and it's almost been a year since he became prime minister, and he hasn't done anything, nothing, not a single freaking thing. So we're just, man, prices are just going up and up and up, and yeah, it's been stressful. It's been stressful up here, that's for darn sure. But anyways, let's take a look into 2026 for the industry. Anyway, one of the things I kind of wanted to hit on too, it's probably one of the first thing in in the list here is how immigration enforcement will impact construction down in the United States. I've been kind of watching, we're all watching on what's going on up here, and it's to me, I mean, if you're a criminal, you like just get out, go back to where you came from, right? Like, if you have cost us money, I think we should be able to get that money back from you somehow, and then ship you back. But if you're an honest, hardworking guy and you're going to work just trying to feed your family, I mean, I'm all for that, brother. Like, I don't have a problem with that. We obviously need construction workers. The only issue I have is with the employers who pay immigrants less than they're worth, or less than the people that are from the country, right? So as long as there's fair pay and representation and proper training, man, I'm all for it. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta understand, people come from shitty places. They want opportunity too. You know what I mean? Like, why not help them out? I don't get it, right? But we got to make sure that they're being trained and that they're being paid properly. That's my big thing, right? Because then what happens is they come in, they undercut you and this and that, and that's where the animosity comes from, right? Like, it's not the working guy's fault. It's always some guy trying to make money off of them, right? Like, and take advantage of people. That, to me, man, that really grinds my gears. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think there should be more than enough to go around. But we got to do things properly, right? We can't burden our core services and all that kind of thing. But yeah, like, the misappropriation of tax funds, like, man, the governments waste so much money. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, why we spend so much on consultants and stupid programs in other countries. I know why. They're trying to skim and make money off of it. I know it, or gain favors. I get it. But it's wrong. And we need to start focusing on building up our country better and more infrastructure to help all the people that are here now. Like, I'm sorry, but they're here now. What the hell? Like, we got to figure out how to make this work somehow, and then we gotta figure this out, right? Like, I'm not an immigration expert, but I do know that it has created a lot of issues in America, right? But yeah, it's too bad. Like, there's just, I don't know, man. Like, I get it, man. People are coming from some crazy places, like Brazil, for example. I heard that, we see Brazil. Hey, Henton, what's happening, my man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Looks like a beautiful country, right? The Amazon rainforest. Like, I've heard that the government there is very corrupt, and they're cutting the rainforest down, like, at faster records than ever before. And then you watch, like, crime movies and stuff like that. Like, Brazil looks crazy, like just crazy, and it's a beautiful place. But it's just, man, we put too much power in our government. Like, we've given these people way too much power. It's just disgusting, man. Like, I'm watching a video this morning of all these rich assholes around at Queen Elizabeth dinner, and this freaking probably $1 million dinner, and these fat rich fucks, like, all stroking each other's dicks, and like, what good are they doing? Making backdoor deals and this and that, trying to make each other's right, Yeah, it's probably great if you're rich. Exactly. Every country's great if you're rich, right? You're right, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's actually better to be poor in Canada. You're right. It's blows my mind. Because I'm sick of the welfare in this country. Is ridiculous. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it, man. I've never taken a cent from them guys, from the government. Like, I've always tried to make my own money, and it's not that hard to do, right? You just got to get off your ass and freaking do it. Like, it's crazy, like, it's just crazy. Unfiltered, yeah. Right on, Bob. No, that's great, man. Describe any country. Yeah, exactly, Anton, right? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, these guys, man, these freaking fat rich guys like Mark Carney and even Donald Trump, like they're all around this table, you know. Like, you know, you got Kushner there, you got all these rich guys, and you know, like, come on, man, I cannot believe Canada would vote for a fucking guy like that. Like, just blows my mind. They vote for this guy. He doesn't even identify as Canadian. He identifies as European. He's been on record saying multiple times that his main focus is to infiltrate governments so he can influence them to make him money. That's like crazy to me, you know, like, and they vote for this clown over the born, bred, and true Canadian patriot, like Pierre Poilievre, our guy, you know. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, man. It's a big club. Yes, sir, it is, Anton. Sure is. And I've been here for 4 years. I've never used a single cent in benefits. Hey, that's great. And you pay $65,000 in taxes. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. Yeah, old George Soros. Yeah, or old George. I don't know if you're talking about George Soros, but yeah, man. And it's so nuts. Like, we have all these paid actors up here in Canada too. Like these Aboriginal Indian, you know, Indian chiefs or whatever. They're talking shit about our premier, and they're like, they're all anti-Albertan, but yet they wanna remain in a country that is the only country left in the world that has active apartheid legislation in place called the Indian Act, where you're forced to be on reserves, and these chiefs, right? I don't even want to call them chiefs. They're quite happy with the status quo, seeing their people starving and addicted to drugs and living on the streets, because that means they keep getting the chicks and they keep getting fatter, right? It's ridiculous to me. Every man, woman, and child, every person in this province or this country should be free, man, and equal. Period. Like, it's just crazy to me that anyone listens to these yahoos, and they're being paid by the Tides Foundation, which is a George Soros thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. George Carlin. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Don't know who that is. George Carlin. I might have to look that up sometime, man. But yeah. Quote from his con. Oh, yeah. Cool. George Carlin. Oh, maybe I do know George Carlin. Here, hang on. Let me just do a quickie searching here. Yeah, it came right up here. Oh, yes! Of course, yes. Most excellent, yes. Of course. Yeah, and just in case you guys weren't sure, George Carlin. Yeah, here's the Wikipedia. Excellent, dude. Yeah, I like this guy. No, I do know him. Of course I know. Of course I know this guy for sure. Yeah. Cool dude, cool. Very cool. I like him. Right on, brother. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, these data centers too are interesting. But like, oh my god, like the infrastructure that needs to be in place for them. Like, they're building their own power plants and stuff for them, and this and that. Like, I think we're building a couple in Alberta too, which would be interesting. But okay, yeah, sure. Huh. Yeah. I like this here. So check this out. We've learned to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, but not life to years. And then this one here, the paradox of our time in history is that we have taller buildings, but shorter tempers, wider freeways, but narrower viewpoints. I love that. That's cool. That makes, it's crazy, man. The era of idiocracy, you know? Yeah, life cycle is backwards. You should die first, get it out of the way. Then you live in an old age home. You get kicked out when you're too young. I don't understand that. All right, so don't sweat the petty things and don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things. Okay, I can't find it, but well, he got a lot of stuff, man. Holy cow. Anyways, I'll have to look at that later, but that's pretty neat. I didn't realize he was kind of like oh, in my opinion, does Alberta have a chance of succeeding? I would say yes, it does. It does. But we have to do a couple key things. One is we need a leader, one face, one leader for the movement. Hold a convention and democratically elect that leader, right? And unify the messaging. We need to also really get into our deal. I mean, we really need to strengthen the ties and the backing with the indigenous people as well. So most of the guys I talk to on the street, as if you guys know I do documentaries and stuff like that. You know, of the homeless situation in Canada, and I would say we need, when I talk to them on the streets, they know who, like, the government is screwing them so bad, right? Like, you never hear any of these bums, like these guys with their big fancy hats on and stuff like that, talk about the Indian Act or their you know, this and that. You know, and we don't even hear the government talking about it. Why do we still have that in place? Why is that still a thing? I don't understand that. So why can't we offer real freedom so everyone is actually equal? You know, the whole reserves thing and all that, that is obviously failed. Like they're it's crazy. You know, I heard people, indigenous people on the street saying, you know, we would love it if we could have residential schools back, but not the religious kind. You know, one's run by their people, but like, so that they want educations. They want more opportunity to, you know, like, and support, right? Like, it's just like, man, what the hell are we doing here? Like, why don't we get everybody on board and so that everybody has equal opportunity, you know? Like, it blows my mind. And, yeah, dude, it's crazy. They are killing killing the Western world. It's these globalists, man. I cannot believe most Canadians are that dumb to fall for this Mark Carney liberal bullshit. They are the masters of deception, man. And it's really sad. Yeah, man. The rich bankers, it's all by design, of course. But yeah, so there is a chance of Alberta succession. And it's a very slim one, but it could happen. It's very possible. But it will not happen unless we have leadership and structure, right? Like, most people don't know that there's already a constitution written. There's all this stuff already been prepared. Every last thing you think of, it's already been done, but it's through a different group called the Alberta Prosperity Project. And now we have Stay Free Alberta, right? So, but I'll tell you. So I'm a canvasser for the Stay Free Alberta. So I collect signatures for the petition to get the referendum, and the people that I see coming, man, it's crazy diverse. Like, you know, and I have to say, a lot more Asian, like Chinese people than I thought. Like, the liberal government cozying up to China, not a good thing, man. They are like seriously are the number one national security threat in Canada, but yet we're cozying up to them and we're not making a deal with the States. Like, what the hell, man? I don't understand this anti-American rhetoric coming from the East. It's not out west. It's coming from the East, and I don't understand it. It blows my mind, man. Yep. That's right, Anton. That's right, brother. I fear, like, man, the way they've been framing the Russian, like Russia and all that, like, holy man, that's actually terrifying to think, man. Like, these motherfuckers, they just can't let things be. Like, they gotta meddle in every last little thing, and they found a way to manipulate everything, right? So they've already deindustrialized us, gave it all to China, and now they're trying to make China the world global currency over the US dollar, right? I don't understand this. I don't know why. Like, I know why they want it, so they can all get rich, but it screws all of us, everybody, you know? Like, these mothers, man, these guys, they're dirty. They're dirty, right? Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, and you're darn right they're coming for you next. That's right. Yeah, they'll let them eat bugs, right? They'll be eating the Wagyu beef, and we'll be eating the crickets. Simple as that. Yep. Oh, it's pretty crazy, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Labor cost increases. So this one here really blows my mind too. Like, you heard. Hey, what's up, Sergeant Joe Smith? What's happening, brother? What's happening? Oh yeah, money and power corrupt. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't understand like how we let these guys have so much power, man. It's beyond me, man. How's Sergeant Joe Smith doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, shh.
I've got balls of steel.
FBI, open up!
What you been up to, big guy? You do, brother. I appreciate it too. Right on, man. Right on. Yeah, man. Like this, labor cost has to go up. The cost of living has gone up so much. We need to make more money. There's no question about it, right? Like I always say, when I first started construction, it was out of, like, this is just a rough formula, but it was 30% materials and 70% labor. Now it's 30% labor and 70% materials. How does that make any sense, man? You know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, oh God, man. And tariff impacts, and you know, we wouldn't have tariff problems if our prime minister would get off his, like, no, he's definitely off his ass. He's just in all the wrong spots, but he should, like, we could have a deal in place by now. And this guy is such a bum. He wants a majority government, and he can't make that deal until he has another election and gets a majority. He's just going to let us suffer and drag us along, and all these assholes in the East are going to go along with it. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get these liberals out of the freaking way, period. They got to go. They have to go. You know, like, it's just, that's all there is to it. You know, like, there's no reason why we have this problem. Data center, yeah, that's pretty whatever, but Scope creep. What's that? That's a new term. I haven't heard of scope creep before. As builds become more complex, contractors are often being asked to do more than they signed up for. That may even include a request to perform or warranty work that is beyond a contractor's area of expertise. You've got contractors that are having to become architects, engineers, and lawyers all at the same time. That is a fact. That is a fact, man. So that's what that's called, eh? Scope creep. Not surprised by this. The reasons that has occurred is that the systems we use for construction have become more complicated. The bureaucracy, maybe, like it's just nuts. This is why you have contracts. Yes, sir. You need to have good, solid contracts, and you need to follow the process. So, change order, RFI to change order. That's that, right? You got to have everything documented. Don't do work without that change order in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. Don't do it. That's right, Sergeant Joe Smith. You need to have a good contract. That's right. So yeah, look at that. So examples where builders may be asked to provide insight beyond their own competencies, include building performance specifications, R values for insulation, fire codes. Yeah, like that's the thing too. Like, yeah, same here. We do too, Sergeant Joe Smith. Yes, so you say my company protects contractors from this and gets you higher pay, 100%, and so do we. Absolutely. And that's that, right? So we deal with the, it is interesting. Like, we are taking on more responsibility and the designing and the coordinating, but the designing and engineering, we are definitely taking on more responsibility that way, but we're getting paid for it, right? We are charging for it. We're not doing it for free, right? AI in contracts. So I don't use AI in my contracts. Obviously, I use the standard, industry standard for us, the Canadian construction contracts. Okay, CCC or whatever. They're construction. I don't know what the hell it is, but anyways, like CCDC 2, right? Canadian contracts. I go right to the office, get the pay for the contract, the blank contract. I pay for the seal. I write in my own supplementary conditions, but I don't use AI in contracts. It has to be intentional. I mean, I'm sure you could, but yeah. Yeah, that's great, Sergeant Joe Smith. 100%. That's great. Yeah, and same here. Never had a problem with a contract. Never, ever. The only time I ever had problems is when there's no contract. Of course, right? Interesting. Oh my God. So they're building a massive film studio in New Jersey. What's it called? 1886, I think, or 1888? Oh my God. Let me see if I can find that. It's going to be the biggest film studio in America, in North America. Or it's going to be, the biggest film studio east of the Mississippi. Let me see if I can find some info on it. Film studio. 1888.
First, it was Netflix announcing a major deal to bring its business to Fort Monmouth. Then it was Lionsgate announcing a studio lot in Newark. Now it's 1888 Studios bringing their production to Bayonne, New Jersey, rapidly becoming known as the Hollywood of the East. How about its news anchor, Michelle Charlesworth, with the latest.
This is the new site of 1888 Studios, and these are the Art Deco drawings of what these state-of-the-art lots will look like. Altogether, 23 smart stages Why 1888? The name is the year that Thomas Edison patented the first moving images camera here in New Jersey.
This is going to be one of the largest film and television studios in North America ever. Netflix in Monmouth County, Lionsgate in the South Ward of Newark. There's a lot going on.
We are right next to the water here in Bayonne. This used to be all oil refineries, so the remediation has been done, and we're actually 18 feet higher than we would be because we're standing on top of 18 feet of nice, clean soil. Pretty wild to think that the 60-acre site is going to be all film and television studios within the next 2 to 3 years.
We've been waiting for over 5 to 10 years already.
Around Bayonne, this is big news.
I got to step aside for some movie I'm not even going to see.
Yeah, okay.
Not to mention that it's jacking up all the rents around here.
But business owners also see business.
We had Adam Sandler come in. I'm looking forward to it. I think it should bring some new, fresh faces to town.
Films already are shooting here because this is minutes from New York City, within the 25-mile union radius of Columbus Circle. And New Jersey has set up 35% to 40% tax rebates for expenses and hiring. Paramount reportedly has signed a 10-year lease.
We think we get back about $7 in economic activity for every dollar the state spends in an incentive program.
Did they come to you?
At first it was, who are you and why are you here? And now we go out there. We were just out there last month, and we are, as I say, a globally significant player in this industry.
This project promises 4,300 jobs, which includes 2,300 in construction and then 2,000 studio-related ones. Everything is expected to be completed, ready to roll in 2.5 years. In Bayonne, Michelle Charlesworth, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Yeah, propagandists, man. Let me see if I can bring up or show you kind of the site of the place I want to turn into a film studio here in Edmonton. There might be a video on it. Oh, this was 8 days ago? 8 days ago?
We're getting a rare look inside the historic Rossdale power plant tonight. The city is soliciting ideas to repurpose the 100,000 square foot building. As CTV's Jeremy Thompson explains, it's an opportunity that comes with some complications.
From the outside, the Rossdale power plant is one of Edmonton's most recognizable buildings. Inside, it's a sprawling industrial cavern few have ever laid eyes on.
To be able to welcome the public into this space would just be amazing. It'd be awesome. So the city's pretty motivated, and we're really excited to have partners come forward who are also excited about the potential here.
In November, the city issued a request for ideas to repurpose the power plant. It's providing applicants with all the information it has on the 94-year-old building's condition, history, and current context as the Rossdale neighborhood prepares to add thousands of new homes.
We're looking for folks to identify what their vision might be. They begin to define the pathway for how they would achieve that with what partners or what kind of funding streams they would be looking at.
It's not all big open spaces in this building. This little tunnel goes underneath a River Valley Trail to Pump House 1, an area that still has all of the original machinery and will likely be preserved during renovations as an interpretive historic area.
When citizens come through the building, they can sort of understand, oh, this machine was doing this, and it was actually pulling water out of the river and pushing it over into the boilers and then into the turbines, and then that's why you had lights on in your house.
That tangible connection to the past is partly why the province designated the power plant as a historic resource in 2001 when it was still producing power. The designation comes with restrictions for prospective developers.
It'll be part of the conversation that we have with people to understand that it's not a free-for-all in this space. We can't just rip out walls and knock things down and reinvent it into something modern and new.
Any promising pitch will likely have to incorporate the deep indigenous connection to the site. Once the submission period ends April 30th, the city will assess the ideas and eventually ask for more detailed proposals for the power plant's future. Jeremy Thompson, CTV News.
But yeah, anyways, that's the space. That's the space. I'm writing a proposal for that. I think it'd be cool. It'd be great to have a little film complex down there in the waterfront, historic site. It would bring in a lot for the city. It would do great, and we need this. You know, there's a lot of Yeah, I know. I bet. Okay, I kind of cranked it there, didn't I? But yeah, that's the space. That's the space I want to turn into a film studio. I think it'd be crazy cool, man. It'd be crazy cool to work on that, you know. And if the proposal goes forward, and then I obviously don't have any kind of money to do something like that, but if it's something the city likes and the province likes, and maybe we get some federal funding and then get people that have money, like to invest or whatever, that would be cool. That would be really cool, man. Head Start, U.S. Postal Service, thousands in several states. Oh yeah, man, I finally got my Charlie Kirk shirt. Anyways, I ordered it in September. I think I got it last week. I got that, and I got this hat. I love it because it's his, obviously, Charlie Kirk. It has the same initials as me, right? Chris Conkle, Construction Kronies. It's a Charlie Kirk hat. But yeah, anyways, I finally got it last week. So, but yeah, talking about U.S. Postal Service, that's what made me think of that. But yeah, it's a gorgeous hat, actually. Nice embroidered gold, white with the CK. It's got the same initials as me, man. It's great. I love it. Yeah, brother. Charlie was freaking cool. Yeah, he was. I definitely miss that guy. Like, I miss watching him, But yeah, Alberta really is a unique place in Canada. All the hardest working people, the hardest working people live here, and man, people here just want to work and make a living and provide for their families, I don't understand why the East is like the way it is. I don't understand it, but there's no logic behind their way of thinking anymore, Yeah, CK. Hey, right on. Yeah. That's why. So in my Construction Cronies channel, that's where it comes from. I used to be Chris Conkle Vlogs, CK, right? And I'm like, when I talk to my subscribers, I'm like, I need a different channel name, like a brand, name. Jason Reynolds, he's the guy that came up with Construction Cronies, right? But Cronies with a K. That's why it's like that, So I was like, I would like to keep some of my marketing, but I changed it all anyway, Damn right they took him for granted. Damn right they did. No, he was a real good man. I really missed that guy. Yeah, it was terrible what happened there, man. I can't believe why somebody would take another life just because of they don't agree with the guy's opinion, or I don't understand that, man. The left has lost their way, they're no longer the good guys, they never really were. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. There was never a good and bad guy. It's just you always needed both sides. We always need to have diversity in our opinion, and that's what makes us great. Once we're all thinking in the same, that's what commies do, right? I don't know. I don't get it. I appreciate that, Sergeant Joe Smith. I really do. I just I don't get it. We need to have conversation and debate, and why these guys are so irate and violent and disgusting, just violent. What the hell is going on? I don't understand it. Yeah, I appreciate that, Sergeant Smith. Yeah, that'd be cool. Geez, man, I was gonna go down. We had a big a convention here, a conservative convention was here on the weekend or whatever, but I didn't get invited. I am a member of the party, but they wanted me to pay $2,000 to go to the thing. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $2,000 to go to that, and I not even have a vote. You know what I mean? And then there was an influencer after party or whatnot, and it was pretty packed, I guess. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, nobody asked me to, like, I could have went down and provided tech and even set up an actual nice set, like it's, but yeah, let's all be friends. Exactly, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how it got so bad. Like, I mean, the rhetoric from the media, holy, the rhetoric from the media, and like these wackadoodle politicians, like, man, oh man, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Now people are getting shot over their opinions. Like, come on, that's freaking nuts, man. You got a U.S. president who almost got shot, twice? Like, holy shit, man, that's freaking nuts to me. Like, that's nuts. Ooh, man, like, I don't get it. They don't believe in democracy. They call you fascists, but man, they are a bunch of fascists. His wife is highly suspicious. Hey, Zaphael, how are you, brother? Yeah, I don't want to go into that. I don't know, like, I'm not focused on all the conspiracy side of that. I just know, like, a good man is dead. That's all, and it's a damn shame, and I just hope that anyone involved in it has justice served to them. Yeah, I would agree in a sense. Like, it, she a little rubs me a little wrong. Oh, you're not? Oh, well. Oh, look at that. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? We can definitely change that, brother. There you go, brother. But, whoa. Look at this, Tom Moore. Oh my God, dude, I can't believe I missed that comment. How's it going? Horn Construction. How you doing, brother? Are you still here? I'm sorry, man. I saw the logo and it looks a little bit bigger, but I can't believe the channel still exists after your arrest. How you doing, brother? Oh my God, it's been a minute. How you doing? Oh man, I hope you're still here, man. Right on. No, that's great, guys. No, I appreciate you guys, the moderators, all that stuff. I do appreciate you guys coming and that. So, but yeah, man, that's awesome. Katie Penny? Who the hell is that? Oh, you mean Katy Perry? Oh, fuck no. Oh, my God. It is fitting that her and Trudeau are dating because they're both terrible, disgusting people, right? So they belong together. They're great for each other. She's a terrible human being, and so is he. So they're perfect for each other. Yeah, I love it. That's funny, man. I love it. No, they're joking. They're joking, Zaphael. I wasn't arrested. Not any time recently, anyway. No, it's been, oh God, how many years since I've been in bracelets? God, man, it's been a long time. Well, it was like 2003, 2004, last time I was in bracelets. Yeah, Castro Jr. and Miss Auto-Tune. Yeah, that's funny, man. That's one of the reasons why I moved out west. I had enough of the East and their bullshit. Like, man, those guys are nothing but dirty cops and harass the hell out of you, try to extort money, they're just dirtbags over there, man. Like, they're awful. So I had enough of it. And at least a week, yeah. Good to see some of the old school guys here, man. Right on. Loving it. That's fantastic, man. Right on. Yeah. Damn right, man. Damn right, sir. Yes, sir. Cold as hell in Moscow, minus 26. Holy, yeah, we were cold, like minus 35 or whatever. The past couple of weeks has been cold, but it's warmed up now. We can go, let's go temperature. How do we do that again? I forget how to do this. Zaphael knows all these commands. If we go hashtag temperature, or no, weather, hashtag weather. Moscow. How's that, Anton? You like that? That's cool, eh? Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, man, I got these bots where you can ask questions and stuff like that. It's fun, right? Yeah, we go. That's one thing Zaphael usually does as soon as he gets in here. Checks the weather in Edmonton. Hey, what's up, Flash? Yeah, clear skies and flipping cold. How are you, brother? Yeah, see, it's warm now. It's warm in Edmonton right now. Yeah, that's great. Excellent. Excellent. Flash, brother, what's happening, man? How you been? Right on. Yeah, I've been all right, just trying to get back on a job, like I was saying, our job was canceled. We were booked all the way into, in March, and maybe May even this year. And yeah, man, everything went crashing down on October 19th last year, and they locked us out, man. And we've been trying to scramble and get jobs over the Christmas holidays and winter is just a no bueno, man. No bueno. It's no good. Yeah, it's been very hard. I got this one guy, he keeps asking me to come down on my price, and told him I'm like, listen, man, I'll tell you what. So I'm not on a site right now. I'm not on a job right now. You got my number. I was like, I'm not going to guess what you want me to fucking guess. I'm not wasting any more time estimating it. I said, you tell me what you think it's worth, and I'll tell you if I'll do it or not. How about that? You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to waste any more time estimating it. But if I'm not doing anything that day, I'd rather go and make a little bit than nothing, I suppose. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Absolutely, yeah. Oh yeah, Tool Bear, the bear. How is he still doing YouTube? What was that? Was that channel The Bear, or what was that channel? I know what you're talking about. Tool Boss? Was it Tool Boss? Does he still do YouTube? And then VCG, I jump once in a while on a VCG, but I haven't got a VCG notification in a while. But I still jumped in once in a while, and then Den of Tools, yes, that's right, yes, Den of Tools. He came back a bit, and then another buddy, remember oh my gosh, how come I can't remember his name? Remember he used to just drink beers, listen to music back and have a fire. Another Milwaukee guy, I think, did Maintenance Man, yeah. Is he still doing YouTube or anything? I haven't heard from him in so long, man. Yeah, sorry, I think VCG's where we all kind of met, right? Yeah. I wonder about them, because there's no way you could keep up that same formula for forever, that's the problem with YouTube, that's kind of my issue with it, is I want to do different things. I want to build the channel, yeah. Justin Dow? Oh man, I didn't watch Justin Dow, but damn it, I'm sorry to hear that. That's the worst. It's like when Koneman Studio passed away, man. It fucking was driving me nuts. He would be always in every stream, every video, and for months I didn't see him, and it was driving me mental. And I kept searching and searching and searching and searching until I finally found an article about him being run over, you know, and killed, you know. Man, that was the worst, dude. And I was following Koneman Studio. He was from Florida. Yeah. That was broke my freaking heart. It destroyed me, man. Like, it just, that one hit me hard, man. I don't know if I ever really fully recovered from that one, but yeah, like, I loved that guy, and he was my biggest fan. Like, he was always here. Oh man. Yeah, I miss that guy. I miss Koneman a lot. Yeah, absolutely. That was a tough one, man. Yeah, I guess we gotta go, like I was saying, we go through these things. Like, I haven't been doing a lot either, like, since October. It's kind of tough when I'm not on site, you know. I just, yeah, man. Oh, God, I cried a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Oh, man. It was sad because he had, you know, his 2 kids and a wife, and oh man, I was following the case, but then his wife stopped posting, and I think she just wanted to move on. And I asked her if she could please just keep me updated and email me or whatever, but she never replied. And so I just let it be. I didn't want to keep bugging her over it, but it was something I would have loved to continue to help his family as much as I could, you know. I just felt terrible, but his daughter graduated high school and he missed that, and oh man, yeah, it was awful. That's just awful. And then the guy who killed him, I don't even know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, probably nothing, you know. I don't know if he spent any time in jail or not. I don't know. Yeah, that was terrible, man. Yeah, it is dangerous, man. That's like, you know, people are not... Neil, yeah, Neil, that's right, yeah. Yes, that's right, yeah, Neil, that's right. Yeah, we used to talk, you know, behind the scenes and stuff like that. We used to talk, but yeah, it's just like... Yeah, it's crazy how things change, you know, like... Man, I'm going to be... I've been on YouTube 8 years now. So, yeah, it was January 2018 when I started. So, yeah, things change, man. It's like your real estate whisperer, Christina. Yeah, like even her, like, you know, Eddie pops in. I love seeing Eddie, you know, and I once in a while will pop in on her, but I even don't get any notifications for her anymore. Yeah, Paul Peck, another dude. Yeah, Paul and I, we talk on, like, you know, we have DM each other on, you know, Instagram, I think is where we talk. I sent him all my clothing and stuff like that too, and he sent me his. Like, yeah, I like Paul Peck. He's a good guy, but yeah, I think he's doing shorts again, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I miss the old days too. That was great. That was a lot of fun. You know, we did a lot of streaming together and hanging out. We'd go from one stream to the other. You know what I mean? Yeah, good group of guys. We were all in on it. But yeah, I guess that's just a part of it, you know? Yeah, Christina. Yeah, and then, yeah, her and I were, like, you know, she's the one who brought me over to VCG even. Like, you know, because her and I met on a channel, Dan Courier. He was like a YouTube guru. And I don't even know how much he does anymore, to be honest with you. Let me look up Dan Courier, see if he's doing anything. Yeah, he is. He's still doing some stuff, yeah. Dan Courier, yeah. Create cash flow. How many subscribers? Oh, he's got over 100. He's got his play button. Yo, that's sick. Now that guy deserves his play button. He he just hit it too. So, man, he just got it, which is great. So he started about 6 to 8 months before I did, I would say. Let me see about. So yeah, that's right. He joined April 26, 2017. So yeah, he did. He started just before I did. And I was one of his earlier crew, you know, like but yeah, I that's cool, man. He's a good dude. And yeah, he was holding an event as well. I don't know if he does it anymore, but I don't know. One day I got to get my passport thing sorted out. That's one of the things I got to do this year as well. Did he ban you? Really? No way. No way. That's crazy. Yeah, Vince is a little touchy, you know. I've noticed that about him. Like, he was a bit touchy, you know, like about some certain things. It was always really good with me and all, but like he didn't take much to set the guy off, you know. Yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed about Vince, man. And then remember the kid that worked for him? I wonder whatever happened to that guy. The blonde-haired, I think it was a blonde-haired kid that worked for him. You have to, yes, sir, you do. Absolutely, Flash. You need to have thick skin to be in this game. Oh yes, sir. Yeah, that's one of the things I really appreciated about this whole game. You know, like the trolls. You know, like, or people who are intentionally trying to hurt you. You know, like you wouldn't believe the idiotic comments I get. Like, oh my god. There's always some guy who thinks he knows better or this and that. Like, I just like, you know, it literally just rolls off my back now. It's like, doesn't bother me one bit. And it's been great in the, you know, just for life in general. Like, man, I've become so chill. Like, you know, I love that. I love that. Yeah, I wonder, Zaphael. Yeah. That could be possible. I know he was getting mad over the silliest things. Like, remember, like, were we talking about beef sandwiches or something one day too? And he just fucking lost it. Like, anyone who mentions his beef sandwiches, I'm banning them or something like that. I'm like, what? What's the problem, man? Oh my god, Renaissance Man, yeah. So, no, yeah, I know Red Man. Yeah, Red Man, that's another guy. But there was a kid that actually worked for Vince, though. Redman might have worked with him, but that one, Danny or something, I don't know. Anyways, he was cool. I liked him, but he left a long time ago. But yeah, Redman, that was other good dude. I haven't seen him in a long time, many years. Yeah, but yeah, Renaissance Man. Yeah, Redman, that's funny, man. I wonder if he's still out there. You don't think he never made any content, right? Yeah, I think he did too. Yeah, big tall kid. Yeah, and I think he was editing for Vince and running camera and stuff, and he was always in the chat. But yeah, helping him out. Like, that's another thing. Vince stopped doing, like, you know, all he started doing was like going on websites looking for sales and then like walking Home Depot and stuff. I don't buy tools at Home Depot, guys. I'm sorry. I buy my tools from, like, you know, like KMS tools or, you know, like actual tool stores. I don't buy tools. Homeowners buy tools, you know, like, I mean, some of us do, I guess, right? Buy some stuff. Like, there's sometimes I'll go to Home Depot for bits or blades or something, you know, but most of the time I buy them from my suppliers or like the actual tool houses, you know, like yeah, I don't do that, you know, and then, you know, but yeah, he'll sit on live when there's like deals or whatever. I liked when he was doing like the tool versus tool you know, and then, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what? I was just on Luria's stream this past, was it Thursday? I want to say Thursday or Friday. I was just on her stream, and Sammy was there, and Paul Dixon, of course, was there. Callie's still there. Yeah, right on, brother, right on. And then, yeah, Nick Nimmin. I haven't seen Nick go live either in a while. Does Nick still go live? He must. But yeah, I haven't got a notification from him in a while. Yeah, Princess Auto. That's hilarious. Oh, Hilti. I buy lots of tools from Hilti, the Hilti store, of course, right? But yeah, no, KMS Tools and Hilti are my two biggest places I buy tools. Yeah, I cannot believe I haven't got a notification for Nick Nimmin in a while. I got to go back over there. And 'cause I love Nick. I gotta watch some of his videos just so I get back. He gets back into my history. You know what I mean? But yeah, love the studio he's got. Yeah. And then, yeah, you know, Luria, I follow Luria still a little bit, but David too. David was the guy I really liked David, but he's always all over the place, changing his channel and this and that. I mean, I think he makes his money from going around and setting up studios. I think that's where he gets his bread and butter from, or he must have some good investments and whatnot. But yeah, wondering. Yeah, it does get old very quick, very quick, especially for us pros who buy good tools. I only got to buy a new drill if one gets lost or it's like really old, you know, like. Oh, dudes, let me show you what I got. Let me show you something here. This is I have a lot of tools in the shop, in my studio right now, because I don't have a job going right now. But yeah, like, let me see if I can kind of show you. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I got this new. Oh man. Bros, I started using this renovating my daughter's room, but yeah, man, look at my new saw, right? Like, oh baby, oh yeah, this is the Cadillac right here, boys. And my new table saw. Oh yeah, man, I got a new roll air compressor. I bought that big single tank, the bull. Man, I love that, you know. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of tools just sitting here doing nothing right now. It's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, I got oh buddy, yeah, dude. Oh, I got two skateboards right here. Yeah, I still skateboard in the summers. My daughter is really into it now, so I love going out. But yeah, Rose Brigade. Yeah, skateboard one. This is the one I set up for on site. You know, it's got the old school street, like those big ass old school tires. Man, these things go over anything, rocks, screws. But yeah, I love riding this around site. Excuse me. But yeah, if we ever get this physiotherapy clinic going again, and I'm hoping we do very soon, you guys will see a lot more. At 64, I still skate. I love it, dude. Love it. Yes, man. I got a snowboard right there behind me, too. Oh, yeah. No, it's good exercise, man. And it's fun, like, you know. Yeah, well, so normally your Hilti tools are collecting dust. Yeah, I got all my tools in bins here. But yeah, I'm man, you guys are gonna see some more stuff from me. yeah, because I did kind of complete my, like I said, I got some new nailers and like air tools, and I got the new compressor, new saws. I'm doing more stuff. My scope is beyond steel stud and drywall and taping and stuff now. So yeah, man, it's awesome, brother. Yeah, I want what I do want is a nice van, like a big, either like an E350 with a 10-foot box, or like a nice cool van that I can just like deck out with for all my tools, and then wrap it with my branding. That's ultimately what I want, is a nice van. So yeah, that was one of my goals, was to buy one of those. But when all the jobs went south, I'm like, I'm not doing that right now. So, but yeah, if I can get a couple of jobs done, and then that would be something that's on top of my list, as a van. I can definitely make it secure, where so people. And I live in a good neighborhood. Nobody's gonna do anything here. Well, I mean, not saying that they haven't, but it's a lot safer here than most places. So. No, yeah, right. No, oh my God, never take free candy from strangers. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's funny. Part of me about that, but geez. Oh, dude, if I could go to the States, I would definitely take you up on that offer. It's funny right now. I'm like talking to all my buddies. I'm like, if you need help, I'll come help you out. Like my HVAC guy, my plumber, even my electrician. I'm like, yeah, like something like a Ford Transit would work too. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ford Transit. I wouldn't go with the Mercedes route, because it's expensive to repair those, apparently. So I wouldn't do that. But the Ford Transit, yeah, 100%. That would probably be my number one choice. Would be one of those, a Ford Transit. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Right on, guys. Well. It's almost that time, eh? Yeah, and the trailers are nice. You can drop them on site and lock them up too, right? I know lots of guys that do the trailer thing. I could actually do the trailer thing, but and just like even leave it out back as well. But yeah, I need something for sure. Yeah, I'm leaning. I'm definitely not considering the trailer part though. I just want a nice van to just pack what I need. My guys are like telling me they wouldn't, like my partners and all that too are more like, yeah, we kind of would need you more in like project management and stuff like that. But I'm an on-site guy. I'll always be on site training guys or doing stuff. Like I'll always have to be on site to some capacity. But that might change over the later years, maybe, I don't know. But once we start building houses and all that, there are going to be a lot of hands-on at first, anyways, until I can train a crew. And that's the greatest thing. We have a crew. We have a great crew of guys and girls, actually, and we have a really great team of engineer, architect. We have in-house HVAC, electrical, plumbing, everything. We have everything in-house now. Full, complete design, build, service. So when we make the transition to houses, man, oh dude, yeah, it's only gonna be a matter of time till I got everyone trained up enough, and we have designs and this and that, where I won't be that much on the tools anymore. But yeah, that's something I really want to take you guys along in the journey with, and show you guys different stuff, right? Like, come on, man. Like, there's only so many steel stud and drywall videos a guy can make before he's like green in the face. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do some more stuff. Yeah, Mercedes. The Vito, yeah, most transit, most popular in Russia. Right on, yeah. The Mercedes is a great, yeah. My buddy has one of those Mercedes trucks, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. But he said, go with the Ford over that, just because it's really hard to. It's more expensive to repair here, so. Yeah, right. Flash. Yeah, I know. And that's kind of how it is for me, as well. My computers, my laptops, phones. Looks like a Hollywood director today. Yeah, right. Come on, man. Yeah. That's too funny, man. I got the hemp shirt on, and yeah, I'm just totally. That's funny, man. Yeah, that's the last thing I gotta do is fix all I have to do is put a new overlay on my vMix social, then I can put the comments back up. I have the overlay built. I don't know why it's not programmed into vMix social. I just, of course there's gotta be something wrong with the stream, right? But other than that, everything else is working great. I love that, yeah. Can't say that for the guys that work under me, yeah. Yeah, I do like the position I'm in now. I do, chasing these proposals and meeting new clients and all that good stuff. And just being knowledgeable enough to assist with the engineering and designing. Like, I dig that a lot, but I have a lot of passion for teaching guys, and I always want to make sure I'm available for that. But yeah, RAM storage prices suck. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm glad that still works, eh? Wow. Yeah, no, that's too funny. Yeah, Sergeant Joe Smith. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I guess it's been a long time. I know I actually took away moderator status from most people. Remember, I gave a lot out, but I cleaned that list up. But no, moderators are good if you trust guys. Like, that's one thing I've been watching these live streams from, like, these bigger influencers, and they got all these freaking trolls. And even like our Conservative Party here in Canada, man, they have zero moderation. It's crazy to me. Like, all they really should have at the very least is a blocked words list. So like so these trolls can't put these stupid comments up, right? Like anything racist or sexist or like gross and whatnot. Like, yeah, like, and then to have at least one or two moderators that can block people and clean the chat up. Man, I don't understand why they don't do that. Like, it's just crazy to me. They just point the camera and the guy and then go live. It's like so crazy to me. Heck yeah! Oh yeah, my blocked words list is key, man. It's gold. Like, it filters out like 99% of the assholes. It filters out. It's perfect. Yeah, and every time a new bot comes along with any kind of weird stuff, I just copy and paste. And if you notice, I don't have any bots on my comments. None. Knock on, but none, dude, because I have it all blocked. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. A toy skid steer. Love it. You know, it's so funny. Look at my kid here. Like, you know, these are his, but he's like, Dad, you can have them for your live stream for now. Right? You got this nice excavator, and these are nice. You know, like, you don't want to screw these up. So I save it for him. So when he's big enough, you know, he can have them. And you know, we got the rock truck here, right? We got the rock truck. And, you know, this kid is 7 years old, and we go by a construction site, and he can name every single piece of equipment on it. You know, of course I've taught him, but yeah, you see how the truck works, eh? Like, it's so cool. I've driven these. This is great. But yeah. And then we built this guy. We built this guy at Christmas. This was fun. Him and I built this. And like, dude, the pistons move and everything. Like, this is crazy. Like, see if I can. Oh yeah, right. Look at that. It's got the drift on it, right? So no drift. But yeah, the pistons move. The wheels move. The steering wheel moves. Like, there's so many moving parts on it. Like, yeah, it's cool, man. The Skyline GTR. But yeah, so he'll get that too. Right? But yeah, I love this car, man. It's so cool. Yeah, you too, brother. Yeah, I gotta get going soon too, boys. I got some stuff to do. But no, I'm not. I only do YouTube. I only ever have done YouTube. I don't stream anywhere else. You know, YouTube is my number one platform. I do have smaller presences on other platforms. I mean, I have a personal LinkedIn that's pretty big, but I don't go live, just YouTube. If I had enough subscribers on YouTube that I could focus on growing on other platforms, I would, but it's taken me it's taken me a little over 8 years to get, I'm almost at 20,000 subscribers, which is great, and I appreciate every single one, but I really would like to get over 100,000. You know, I know it might seem crazy, but it's something about that play button. You know, I really want a play button. Just, you know, the amount of work and all that I put into it. I just have that recognition would be so cool to me. But you too, Flash. You take care as well, brother. Glad to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Really good to see you guys, man. Oh, I figured out his address from his videos and sent it there. Pissed him off. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like when I sent Vince a package, I got his address from Christina. And I don't think he was overly happy about that, but... Yeah, man, my black camera, the Black Magic is working really good. I don't have any new cameras. I have my Lumix and my Black Magic, and then I have all my GoPros and like my Osmo Pocket 3 for filming on sites and stuff like that. I do have a new camera I am very interested in. But yeah, it is very hard. Yes, it is very hard to get that without entertainment type content. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're not? Oh, they should all be there on YouTube. I'm reading them right off of YouTube. So, yeah, no, I'm not streaming anywhere else. No. Sorry, I know, and it's too bad I can't put the damn things up on screen right now. That'd make it a lot less confusing, I bet. Yeah, it's right above there. So I figured out his address. It's, oh yeah, Ben Insider. Shout out, Sergeant Joe Smith's brother-in-law, Ben Insider, you know? Ben Insider, Yeah, you know it, brother. You know it. Love it, man. I get it. That's great. Oh, shit. That's awesome. Right on, brother. Right on. Well, yeah, though. So now that I got kind of the streams fixed, the studio set up, I don't know, guys, whatever. I don't know what I should do. I love going live. I love checking in with you all and all that. I hope I have some news soon so that we can get back to work and kind of, but yeah, if anyone needs help with anything in the meantime, man, yeah, you can shoot me an email, whatnot. If anyone wants to do a live stream and learn something, let me know. I can do that, right? Send me an email or comment or something, and we can do that. Yeah, man, it's fun. It's been fun, guys. I want to do this more. Obviously, I'm really trying to make it like Anton said there. Without entertainment content, it's hard to get to 100,000. So I'm kind of hoping with if we get into building houses and that kind of thing, I can make it more entertaining, right? That's my goal. That's the goal of the channel. So I don't want to give up on it and start a new one. I love this bit. I love the community. I love construction. But he's 100% right. I need to figure out how to make it more entertaining. And I'd like to use the money behind it to up the production value in that. And now I have partners and stuff. It's just so slow. I'm not making any more promises because every time I make promises to you guys, I don't follow through. So I hate that. But yeah, I'm really trying hard to make something happen, guys. But yeah, it's been great to see you all, man. Zaphael, Sergio Smith, Eton, Flash, man. Oh God, it's been good chatting with you boys. But yeah, I'm going to take off, do the whole family thing. And, yeah, man, everything's back to work tomorrow. So right on. But no, you guys are great, man. I do appreciate you guys a lot. So yeah, that's it for today, boys. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you really soon. Okay. All right. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Okay. Let's get some tunes going, and let's ride. Oh, you know what? Might need some volume, though. Woo-hoo! Later, dudes.